One of the things that you probably didn't know about the Sparks Marina is that about 100 feet deep inside of this, there's a sunken plane for any of you scuba divers or scuba divers in training. I'm a PADI certified scuba diver. I don't know if you knew that. No, I'm not at the ocean. No, I'm not right in San Diego. No, I'm not anywhere crazy. I'm right here in the heart of Sparks, Nevada. Wow, check it out. Stick around. Everybody's asking about Sparks and everybody wants a video. Stick around. We're going to discuss everything that you need to know about Sparks, Nevada in this video. I hope you find it valuable. Hey everybody, Logan and Williamson here representing Williamson Professional Real Estate Sales Group. I'm up here in Sparks, Nevada. I hope you find this information valuable. We are right here at Sparks Marina. I'll tell you what, if you're looking for information about buying or selling real estate up here in Reno, if you want information about living here in Reno or Sparks, this is the channel for you. If you haven't already done so, please click that like button. It helps us reach way more people. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you see every time I come out with new content. And I'll tell you what, if you are looking to purchase or sell property here in Reno, Nevada, then I want to talk to you. My contact information is going to be in this video. Make sure you reach out to me, smoke signal, email, phone call. It's all the same, but I will get back to you and we'll discuss what your real estate goals are. In this video, we're going to talk about Sparks. Now, I'm right here at the Sparks Marina. Believe it or not, right behind me, you can see that there's going to be a little bridge that's overlooking this great neighborhood. The limited availability of this particular neighborhood, the inventory is very low. Usually things don't come for sale, but it's right here on the water in Sparks. One of the things that you probably didn't know about the Sparks Marina is that about 100 feet deep inside of this, there's a sunken plane for any of you scuba divers or scuba divers in training. I'm a PADI certified scuba diver. I don't know if you knew that, but you can actually go and you can train inside of the Sparks Marina here. Now, I know it's a little bit windy. There's a high desert climate at about 4,500 feet above sea level, so I hope that with my lapel mic, like many of you have requested, that the audio is okay, but we're going to discuss Sparks in this particular video. So right behind me, there is that housing community. There's a lot of new apartments, townhomes, and condos that are going in over on this side of the Sparks Marina, and the Legends Mall is right behind me as well. There's some great shopping over there, but we're going to discuss a lot about Sparks in this video. I'm going to do a driving tour. We're going to talk about where the rib cook-off is right by the Nugget. You'll see the GSR Casino, which is technically located inside of Sparks. We're going to go through Wild Island Water Park, which is great for the kiddos if you're looking for a cool thing to do once things open back up. And overall, just what the heck is going on with Sparks. Now, here at the Sparks Marina, over on the east side of town, this particular loop around Sparks Marina is a really easy walk. There's a couple beaches that are located over on this side behind this tree, which I'll give you some shots of. But overall, Sparks is a pretty cool place to be. It's a very different vibe than Reno, although for me, honestly, I was born and raised up in the area. Sparks and Reno are basically, in my head, the same exact thing, but real estate pricing is a little bit different up here in Sparks. You can find some more favorable price ranges over in Sparks for a single family home. But honestly, Sparks is a cool place, and if you're looking over on this side of town, there may be a couple places that you want to target. One is going to be over here near the Sparks Marina. Two is going to be pretty far northeast out in Wingfield Springs near the Red Hawk Golf Course. Also up north of town in the Spanish Springs area out near Dis Drive and the shopping center up there, which I'm going to do a quick drive through off of Pyramid Lake Highway, which I'm going to show you. All the infrastructure has been improved. If you guys have any specific questions about Sparks that I don't cover in this area, or if you just don't like the driving tour, let me know and I can do some more in-depth tutorials, more in-depth tour of the city. But honestly, Reno and Sparks are very, very similar in many ways, very different in many ways, so I want to hear your questions. Please leave me a comment below, but we're going to do a driving tour so you guys can kind of see what's going on here in Sparks. And really, it's one of those things where the Rib Cook-Off is a big attraction over here. Wild Island Adventure Park is a big attraction over here. You've got an amazing mini golf course, which is really cool if you guys want to check that out. They've got go-karts. You've got the Outback Steakhouse, which is on this side of town. Everything up in Reno is really up and coming. Reno Sparks, I should say. And in this video, I just want to give you guys as much information as I can, at least tonight or this evening, knowing that it's windy and we got a ton of smoke in the air with the fires, about what you might need to know about Sparks, Nevada. So stick around, and any specific questions that I haven't covered, get in the comment section below and I'll make sure to answer those. All right, so driving east in Reno, if you're on the I-80 going east, eventually you're gonna hit Sparks. We're right about at the midsection in town where the I-80 meets 395, and we are heading right over into Sparks, Nevada, which I hope that you guys can see over here on the right side. I know it's not the best view, but this is one of the larger casinos in town. It's gonna have a really cool aqua driving range. For those of you that like golf, it's kind of fun. You hit out onto the little islands, and it's got an awesome pool area with a bunch of music. It almost kind of feels like Las Vegas around the pool, and it's got a couple cool rides and like go-karts and some things that you can do there. What we're coming up to now is the Nugget, and the Nugget used to be owned by John Asquaga. We used to have Bertha and Angel, the two elephants that were a big attraction at the Nugget. Used to go check out the elephants. I don't know if anybody's traveled. I've personally been to Thailand, and knowing what they do to some elephants is pretty horrific. So I hope that they took good care of Bertha and Angel. They always seemed happy, but honestly, who the heck knows? And it's probably better that you don't have animals in captivity anymore. So great. But the Nugget is cool. The Nugget is part of Sparks here. And one of the things that's awesome about the Nugget is that the Nugget every year has the annual rib cook-off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you right down on Victoria Avenue here. I'm going to get off on the exit, and I'm going to show you guys where the annual rib cook-off actually goes down. Underneath the Nugget now, we're going to go up Victorian, but when the rib cook-off is going on, what you're going to see is all the way up and down Victorian Avenue. And this is the old Nugget here before that those towers were built right there. But obviously a casino. And this is just completely packed all the way up and down Victorian Avenue. Rib Village is usually right over there. This is the old amphitheater. I don't know if you can see it behind those trees. We'll drive. But Rib Village is usually right in this parking lot. And Rib Village, I believe it's anywhere between 60 and 120 bucks. And you get in there and you get to try all the ribs. So if you're going to the rib cook-off, make sure you just splurge and get the ticket to Rib Village. I've gone to the rib cook-off, gosh, 20 times without getting tickets to Rib Village, and I'm telling you right now, getting the ticket to Rib Village, I've done it twice, and it is just so worth it. Okay, so this is the backside of Victorian, and now we're heading over to a different part of Sparks, but you get the idea here. Okay, so one of the main beach areas over here in the Sparks Marina is going to be right down there. You can see the pavilion. You'll see another beach coming right here around the corner. They've usually got lifeguards on duty here, and you've got a nice little play area for the kids, jungle gym and different things. Okay, so we're right on the south side of the Legends Mall, right here. You can see Target, Express, Defy, RV Country, RV Sales. You got a movie theater over here. You got Shields, which is a big department store. You got the IMAX movie theater, Best Buy. A lot of great clothes shopping. Okay, so you'll see the Wild Island Adventure Park. It's right on the other side of the freeway where Shields is at here. And I'm gonna give you guys a quick drive-by. One of my favorite slides as a kid was a Black Widow and the Viper, which you're gonna see right there. They've added a ton of new slides. It's obviously closed right now. However, on the other side of this is Chick-fil-A. You've got the Outback Steakhouse. You've got Olive Garden and a couple different areas where you can go get a good bite to eat. But right here at Wild Island, there's a great mini golf course. You've got the Coconut Bowl, bowling, as well as go-karts, all sorts of stuff for the kids. It's a really cool area to come over here. They've got laser tag and just some fun things to do over on this side of town. Okay, guys, so just on McCarran Boulevard, we're heading down here. And what you're gonna see is this is Reed High School, home of the Reed Raiders. This is one of the better athletic schools over in Sparks here. And you know what, guys, if you're looking at high schools, if you're looking at school systems and everything else, Reed, if you're looking at athletics, Reed is going to be a really good school, and this school district over here is going to be something that you're going to want to check out. As you can see, beautiful countryside right here. But what we're going to do is we're going to take a left here, and we're going to get up into, I'm going to take you through Disc Drive. So we're headed west on Disc Drive. And I just wanted to show you guys, so you can see that plane up there, right? Just making its final descent into the beautiful RNO, Reno Tahoe International Airport. But you can see that a plane will start its descent all the way out here in Sparks before it heads into the airport. A lot of folks that are looking at property want to stay on the west side of the 395 North and South Freeway simply because of the air traffic and the noise, which is definitely relevant. I just want you to get an idea that Reno Tahoe, the international airport, I mean, you certainly do get flights that are coming in and out. A lot of the airport and the plane noise is going to be heard very close, in the very close proximity of the airport. And there's a lot of rental units and things down there. A lot of single-family homes don't hear any airport noise, but I just want to give you an idea. So coming up in here, you can start to see Home Depot, one of the big shopping centers that we're coming into here. This is going to bring us directly into Pyramid Lake Highway. Now, we are going to go south. Okay, we're going to go back into town onto McCarran Boulevard. But what you can see here is if you actually go out north, okay? So CBRE selling this big lot space right here, but as the further you go north, you're going to get to Pyramid Lake out here. You're also going to drive directly through Spanish Springs. Spanish Springs is a nice high school. You're starting to see a lot more greenery out here as some of these trees mature and some of these developments and neighborhoods start to get a little bit older. But to give you an idea, so my grandparents owned about 65 acres, still do currently, out about 15 minutes from Pyramid Lake in Palomino Valley. They've got a wild horse corral all the way out about 35 minutes outside of town. This is one of the areas north of town, which is very similar to the area south of town like Washoe Valley, where you're going to be able to purchase acreage. But the further and further out you get, the more and more developed it gets. So just to give you an idea, so we used to be able to shoot and different things out in Palomino Valley. Now with noise ordinances and different things, we can't actually shoot. It's been quite developed all the way out. But to give you an idea, out Pyramid Highway north, about 35 minutes from here on Disc Drive is going to get you directly to Pyramid Lake. South on Pyramid Lake Highway between Disc Drive and between McCarran Boulevard is going to be a really cool area, which a lot of people want to check out. So we're basically ascending up over the hill back down into Reno. You're going to start to see the Nugget. You're going to start to see the horizon or the landscape. It's a little bit smoky, but right over here, my dad and I actually went out. There's some cool caves that you can check out. You can hike up in. You know, it's one of those things where you go kind of at your own discretion. Obviously, caves are a little bit dangerous, but there's some cool hiking over in this area. A lot of people bring their ATVs and four-wheelers out here and check it out. But what I want to show you too is down here at the end of this, where we're going to turn on to McCarran Boulevard, all of the infrastructure has been completely improved. If anybody's familiar with eminent domain, it means that essentially if the government wants to widen a highway or improve infrastructure, they can go in and they can basically take over property to widen a highway. Follow this all the way down. It's going to take you right into where we toured Rib Village, and for the rib cook-off, you can kind of get a feel for things here. But we're going to take a right on McCarran Boulevard, and that will take you up into the northwest side of town. Eventually, we're going to transition into Reno, but you can see, I mean, look at this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-lane highway. This used to be a 2-lane highway all the way around. So this intersection took them a few years, but they completely widened all this up, knowing that we have so many folks that are coming into town. And this is going to be one of your big shopping centers with Rayleigh's, with McDonald's, with Starbucks, Chevron station over here. Okay, so as we're driving up McCarran, you can see some of the greenery for the golf course here. This is Wild Creek Golf Course. Hopefully you'll get a little bit of a better view as we drive up. Here we go. This is actually a part of the par 3, which they have on the south side of the course. It's a very long par 3. For those of you that are used to ripping a 2-iron, this would be the hole for you. You got the Wild Creek Business Park. Shopping center up here. You've actually got a Home Depot and a Lowe's. You've got some Starbucks. You used to have a Walmart up here, but it was taken out. And this is going to take you all the way up to where we passed Highway 395, which will take you north of town into Cold Springs, and just way up past on the north side of town into Sun Valley, Hidden Valley, and up into Cold Springs. All right, guys, I hope this information was valuable. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to the channel. Please hit the notification bell. Please hit the like button. It helps this channel reach a heck of a lot more people. If you're noticing some blisters on my hands and things, I actually planted a tree this morning. So, hey, don't be too judgmental, please. I'm doing the best I can to get you guys this information. And I'm dedicated to making sure that if you were looking for information about buying or selling property here in Reno, or if you're just looking for information on the lifestyle, I want to help you out. I've got people on my team now that can help with rental opportunities, and I'm getting people from all over the world that are contacting me about moving up here to Reno, Nevada. And if that's information that you want, or if you're looking to do the same, I want to help you out and get you that information. Okay, so please contact me. My information is going to be in this video as below. Comment, let me know what you think of this channel, this video, if the audio was poor. But anyway, if buying or selling property up here in the Reno, Sparks, or Lake Tahoe area is something that you're interested in, I want to talk to you. Contact me. I'm going to continue to come out with more content. I'm going to continue to come out with content about things to do in Reno, safest neighborhoods, best neighborhoods, what real estate prices are doing, market updates, you name it. But as you know, this channel is dedicated for you. I'm committed to getting you guys the information that you're looking for. So thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.